Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just was going through my Veranda magazine and pulling images out. I've really been into painting here lately, and just want to, get out of that funk where you just can't think anymore. So I have one where I already cut out the images, and just playing around. And this is the one where I've already cut out some images, and you see I'm over here painting. Back about a year or so ago, I used to watch Bob Burridge, and he come up on my feed again, and I got back to watching again. I thought, well, that may get me out of my funk. And I've learned a lot of techniques, but I just like going through the stick figures again. And so I just thought I'll do some in a journal. I've never done any in a journal, but I'll put that there so it won't be so distracting. And so yeah, I don't know if any of you guys, if y'all watch Bob Burridge, but I think actually when I got some of these, kind of was getting desperate for magazine images, and so I thought I'd kind of challenge myself. I like to do these little vignette looking collages, and so I thought I would just really go with had to take that off my teeth. Shouldn't do that. So I thought I would just challenge myself with just what I had left in my magazine. Oh, and I do want to show you all a little trick before I forget. I have a lot of half magazines where I go through and, where I tear them apart. But I just wanted to, trying to see if there's something on 2 pages I was going to show you all. Maybe I won't have it because they are half magazines. Okay, I'm just going to have to show you without showing you. Okay. Say, for instance, this magazine picture had went over into this one. And you say, well, I'd like to use that photo, but half her legs are over here, or half the image is over here. Well, instead of just tearing it out and be all jagged, I usually tear the magazine like that. And then it's much simpler to get a straight line. And then on this side as well, and just match them back up. But a lot of times when I get half a magazine and I know I've gone through this half, and that half I know there's not anything on it, I'll just toss this half. But anyway, that's a way to get a clean edge, so you can use that half. And let's see, that's already getting a little wrinkly, but I had cut a bed out, and you see the poster still there, but I like the image of the books, So I said, well, I'll put this dresser with it. And it'll look like the books are on this dresser. And let's see. Trying to think how I had it. And I happened to find these on one of the pages in there. On another page, I guess I was just looking for architectural things. I really like this. I don't really know what it was. Like a flower with some a tactile doll at the top. I think I'll put that there just to break up the green, but I knew I wanted something in the background to pop. I was even thinking about it for days. You know, don't be afraid to try something else. And I thought, let's see, I think I will put that there. Okay, and I may add stuff down here, but I just wanted to get this on the page. I kind of like the colors. And I just want to show you all some other picks that I got. Okay, this was some images that I had pulled from the Veranda magazine, and was going to see what I could do with these. Here's the jewelry again. You know, watching my channel, I do a lot of jewelry. I didn't know if I was going to use this black background for the graphics, or either use the white bases, cut them out. I kind of like this necklace. I like this vase. I may fussy cut that. And I like this table. And I don't know. But let's get started, and I want to go ahead and cut these out. And those of you who don't want to watch, I guess just fast forward. But in the meantime, I got to find a blank page. And I'll just fussy cut these out. And if for those of you who don't want to watch all the fussy cut, thank God we do have the fast forward button. Or for those of you who like to know how things are cut out, I may use this for later. In my black journal, may use this vase also in my black journal. Put that aside. haven't even thought what color background I want to do as of yet. Okay, so I thought in this one I wanted the table, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the flowers off. And okay, I may use that later, I'm not sure. And you don't have to fussy cut every little nook and cranny. I just go around it. And where it does get real intricate, I just go in maybe with a few cuts. But I don't try to get very detailed, and that way give the illusion that you see something intricate right there. Because when you start putting it all together, some things may not matter as much, especially if that's not the focal point. Okay, and I don't know, I thought about this stool here. May keep that for later. And sometimes by seeing a little bit of the edges, it helps to define what it is a little better. Like I said, I like this vase. And still don't know where I'm going with this. But I just like the images. Not on per se. I got that a little close. Too close for my liking. My scissors was going faster than my brain was. I was thinking that I would put this on this table instead of, let's see, I think I do want to throw some color down. Let's see how this goes. I have to get a clean pad. I know it. I want it to look old looking. This come in a set, and I've had them a while. It's kind of like shimmery. This is graphite, iridescent graphite. I think this other one was iridescent gold. I haven't even used them in a while, actually. I just happened to think, I thought, well, I need to use those before they all dry up. Kind of like going for that old world look. And we'll see how that goes. If that's not enough old world, you can, you know, some of you may want to use those ink pads and go around all the edges. If that would help. And I believe that was copper. It's like an iridescent copper. That's kind of doing the same thing the ink would be doing. Well, that's out of scale, but I think I do want to cut this necklace out. I think with you know, the background being those same neutral colors, you can get away with not fussy cutting as much. Now if it was the necklace was laid on a white background, that would bother me somewhat, because then you would have to really get more exact. Got too much paper going on. May not get this glued down today because my background's not quite dry. It's almost dry, but I don't have a heat gun. Like I said, sometimes you can leave a little border around it. It don't look so bad. My dog just sighed. Maybe she wasn't in agreement with that. Let's see. I've been on this photo. Anytime I see artwork in a magazine, I cut it out. And kind of like this red chair. See how that goes. You know, like this will pull colors from the artwork. Don't know just how fussy I want to get with this chair. I don't think I want a whole lot of the blue showing. I don't know whether I want to hide the chair more or the table that's cut off there. Maybe if we do it like that. And then hide that like that. It works for me. I think I'll even cut this white base out. And it may be too white against the background, but we'll see. I have been doing a lot of washes over top of my pictures. Also been taking I think I kind of like that lamp on the books, and I guess even the blue around it, you know, goes with some of the blue there. I know I could stick that right in the middle, but then I feel like it's leaving a big gap. Let me see right quick. Do I have anything? Oh, I think I will use that. I think I will. Just tossed it aside. Cut the white off. I'll leave the stem. Let's see. I think I'll come in this way. I just took my stem off. Get ready to follow the gray outline instead of that, but still. I think I like that. And I'll probably get that glued up later. I think this is still a little damp, but in the meantime I can show you the other pages where I was doing the washes. I think the green wash, I had washed over both these pages and they were already collages, but then I decided to put something else on top to make it pop. I had one other, couple others that I had altered. This was another one that I'd already finished, and then I took some wash of matte gel medium golden and mixed it with a little bit of yellow, and you can do yellow of your choice Just used regular Craft Smart paint, nothing fancy. And went over it and then found these two images. I think I have one. Well, I had done this one. And I posted that on Instagram the other day. I done this one. I actually forgot I had done this. I'm trying to be patriotic. And I was going to use a marker, but then I didn't. I got out some of the craft paint and tried to paint them in. And then went over it with a stencil, like it was kind of like a blanket. Trying to do my little 4th of July. And let's see. I think this one I washed the background. It was this one here that I really liked. I had already done this collage, washed it, and then found the boy image and this little image. I really like doing the two different collages that way. You know, when you think, okay, it looks finished, but it could use a little something to make it pop. And I just like this old world look against something fresh. And it kind of went with all that. I've done this one the same way, and I'll probably find other images to go over top of it. Let's see, I don't know if I have any more. Oh, here was one where I took a bunch of Dine Rivoli washi tape and put the Chanel watch on and the girl on and just washed all over it. This was the same way. I had done this all before I washed over both pages. I think it added a little something to it. Kind of reminds me of sepia. I done these the other day. I may go over this one with a wash. And this one here needs a little something. Needs either the toning down of the pink or something. I don't know what it needs, but this one I was just trying out things. Something to do with all those watches I cut out. And I really don't know where I was going. I just wanted it to look stormy. And this here is actually a lady's hair. In one of the magazines, I forget which one it was, just a lady's hair. And I cut the building out with the tree and put this for my pop of color. Oh, and I did this one. I just wanted, I don't know, these were just buildings in the background, so it was two here and one here, so I put them together, put her in the middle, found these two wicker vases, and put those down, then put her on top. I cut out some of her shoulder over here, shoulder over here, so you could see more of that. And this was another one that was bright colors. And I did the wash on top of it and put her on top. Kind of like the contrast. This is the same way. Don't know if I'll add more to that one. Same way with this one, I may add more. This one I don't think I'll add more. I kind of like this one all by itself. I was thinking about adding the sepia over this one since it has so much white. And I don't know if you guys seen this one the other day where I cut some brick out and just scattered it all around after I put all the stencils down. Here's another one where I was using the same concept, just picking up one of these half magazines that I have. Until I toss it, I have a bunch of half magazines. Then I say, okay, I'm just going to take this much, go through it, and find something to make a collage with. And that's what I came up with for this page. And then this page, the bed was together, put these separate, these were the earrings, and then found this tiger on a different page. Kind of like the way it turned out. And this one as well. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll get that glued up, and you have a good day. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll subscribe.